What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Before I get started on the City Girl Mayor, I used to be a member of a church in Del Paso Heights. I don't even want to call the name, but we had a young pastor who had just moved there from Oakland. His grandfather was the pastor of the church, but his grandfather was killed by a crazy member who just shot him for no reason. The guy was just crazy, so he shot him. Pastor was 6'8". His name was Reverend Sim Walton. And after that, his grandson started pastoring the church. At the time, this was 1989. His grandson was a very talented preacher, very skillful, because saying, young. He's a preacher's preacher, like a lot of the older deacons liked him and things like that. But the problem is that he couldn't stop booty clapping these women. And there was a scandal in which he had been sleeping with an older lady. The lady came one Sunday morning and sat in his wife's seat and wouldn't leave. A big fight broke out in the church. And like I said, I've been trying to go back to church ever since. I tell that story at least once every year. And then I remember the talking between the members around that time, which is, should we get rid of this particular pastor? And, you had your people talking about, touch not thou my anointed, do my prophets no harm. He's the man of God. How are you going to put the man of God on the street? And then you had the other members like, well, look, we like him too, but we can't get around that he was sleeping with this lady, and now our church had a fight inside of the sanctuary. Now I'm going to get back to that point as I talk about City Girl Mayor, okay? Tiffany Henry. She had a meeting, as you guys know. The meeting went viral as it always does. People are, yelling and upset and feelings are hurt. And we always focus on the people that dislike her. But I want to play clips of people who are her supporters. I don't know if she sent these people there. I probably believe that she did. But I want to play first this man. We all know who he is. Then we're going to come back.
I just wanted to say,
Okay, guys, you have to keep order. Everybody was quiet when everybody spoke. I listened
to what everybody else had to say. I want to say that I'm very proud of what I see going on here in the village of Dalton. When you look at the cleanliness of your community, and I wish that our side can look like that as well. I want to say that you guys got to continue to work together. That's the only how you're going to get things accomplished and done, is working together. Again, thank you for your leadership. Thank you for what you are doing in Dalton and in Thornton Township. We do appreciate that. And that's what I wanted to say. When you talk about monies that's coming back to the south suburbs, talking about $1 million, $500,000. And you were one of the two mayors. Hazel Crest Mayor brought back money to his community. Dalton brought back money to their community. Rich Township brought money back, and we have money in Thornton Township. So those leaders ought to be commended, because we haven't seen that amount of money come to the south suburbs in years. So again, thank you for your job that you are doing to progress our area. I hope that everybody can come together and work together. That's the only how you're going to get things done. You got to work together. You got to set your differences aside. You have to set your differences aside and work on behalf of the people. So again, thank you for what you're doing. And again, we have not seen this amount of money in the south suburbs in a long time. Thank you.
Now, let's play this particular sister.
Good evening, Mayor Tiffany, trustees, and the residents of Dalton. Sometimes I can't get into the meeting, but I see it on television. We are just demonstrating really, really good for the media. And I'm tired of it. I am tired of coming to a meeting where I can hear humiliation about the mayor. I'm tired of coming. We all supposed to be in Christ, but we talk like we don't have any love. We don't have any peace in our heart. And I know you guys are angry and there's issues to be solved. But check this out. Why don't we all try to work together and solve this? Trustees, mayor, residents, all of us, all we can do is just work together and try to figure this out. We can't figure this out if we're going to be angry all the time and we're going to accuse Tiffany of everything. The FBI is investigating her. Let her be investigated. And we don't have to worry about anything. Let's worry about getting together in Dalton as peaceful residents like we always have been. I've been in here over 20 years. Same thing went on with Mayor Rogers. Same thing. It's just got to stop, you guys. We got to learn how to work together and live together. Don't we want Dalton to move forward? Dalton can't move forward if all of us want to be angry all the time and disagreeing and can't agree on anything. We have to learn how to agree to disagree. If we don't, we're not going anywhere. Let her bring the funds in. If she's misusing them, let her be investigated and they say, hey, whatever they have to do to her. But we're not getting anywhere coming in here disrespecting her as the mayor. And it's all over television. And it's all over television. I just want you all to know we need peace. We need peace. We need peace. We need peace in Dalton. You understand? We need peace. We're not going to get anything done if we don't get any peace. That's okay if she look at me. I'm a resident of Dalton, and I love Dalton. I love Dalton. I just want all of you guys to know we need peace. We need to work together in Dalton. Whatever Tiffany has done, let the law deal with it, and we can move on with our lives. You know, I'm not going anywhere. I'm too old to move and find another home, but I do want to live in a safe neighborhood. I do want to live where I can have peace and walk out of my house. You understand that? You know, I didn't come to be your enemy. I didn't come to be anybody's friend. I came representing myself and my home in Dalton. Thank you all very much.
Now, I'm not even going to deal with Mr. Michael, the first guy, Mr. Dots, D-O-T-T-S. Okay, I'm not even going to deal with him, all right? But I am going to deal with why the black community is so messed up. I'm gonna talk about this. And the reality is that the black community is in love with corrupt leadership. Not everybody, but it's enough to make it stay. We don't care if it's criminality. We don't care if it's preachers. We don't care if it's politicians. A black person can see everything that's going wrong with the person, see that the person's doing it, knowing that they're doing it, and the person will come out and say, they hating on you. Then you don't even take into any accountability how it affects other people, because here's what you will say. We need to come and work together. I don't know why we fighting. See, black folks, we gotta stop fighting. What that is signal language for, look, y'all, we need to support somebody who got our worst interests at heart. Almost like telling a wife who's been abused by her husband for no reason. The guy is crazy. You know what? Black folks don't never stick together. I don't know why they don't stick together. Then when the guy end up, doing something worse to her, oh, that's really sad what happened to her. And we gotta just understand that the people in the black community don't want change. It's all the folks in Africa, in black America, they just don't want change. And when you realize that you're dealing with that sort of individual, remove yourself. And I'm gonna tell you like this, not only are these people in politics, these people are around you. A lot of y'all don't know why you may not be growing. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it's who you hang around. People who want standards, people who want better for themselves, people who want to see things go to another level, they're not gonna accept dustiness. They're not gonna accept brokenness. They're not gonna sit there and accept ashiness. Now, anybody can sit there and talk about what they're doing and how they're doing it, but it takes somebody real to go out and actually get it done. And a person that is serious about getting it done, you're gonna see it in their works. That's why the scriptures say you will know a tree by the fruit it bears. So many of us know in black America, all you gotta do is talk about it. You ain't gotta do nothing. Our standards is low in black. You don't have to make nothing happen. You don't have to make anything occur. Just run your mouth. When we got all this talent in black America, we got all this talent in the black community, we got all this talent in black Africa, but we want to sit by and just keep losing. And then we want to let our leaders help us lose and then defend the people who hate you. Let me tell you this, when you have somebody stealing from you, in the black community, as little as we have as a collective group, and you allow them to steal, they're telling you they hate you. No black person who loves black people will steal from a black person, stealing from our people. How dare you? Man, when I hear my stories, my granddaddy was born in Lincoln, Missouri. When he used to tell me, he's passed away now, the things he had to do, going to CC camp. Some of y'all don't know about that because y'all too young to know what CC camp was. He couldn't get into the military, but he got into CC camp back in the day. And for those of you who don't know what that was a civilian conservation corps. They called it CC camp. That was for young men at that time. That was a part of President Franklin D. Roosevelt's New Deal. My grandfather was born in 1918. He was in that. At that time, he's unmarried. And then he had to send his money back to his father back in Missouri to help feed the family, and the father was taking the money. Then he worked all his life to help somebody like me, guide me in the right direction to where I'm going now, and I'ma steal from other people who had that experience in my community? What kind of person are you, O.J. Morrison? Stop defending people who steal from our community. And you sit there idly by and you support it. And you say you love our people. You hate our people. You hate us. You hate our group. For you to sit there and say that, it's disgusting. The things that our people have been through historically, and you steal from us? No, we cannot accept that. And we have a lot of confused people that really they want to talk black, but you know what? Your actions, your work, and this need to be taught to the young people today of who they are and where they come from. But we cannot do business with crooks, family. I'm sorry. Crooked politicians, scammers, liars, dusty pastors. We cannot be associated with those people and say we love our own. They must go. And those who defend them must go. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.